What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Aoshi here, and looks like a new trailer just got released for Gray Zone Warfare. Been kind of following this for a hot minute just because it combines a lot of the different aspects of military shooters, games like Tarkov, The Cycle, and other references, even like aspects of DayZ if you want to stretch it out. But the point is that they were going to be releasing a new teaser trailer on the PC Gamer Show, showing off most anticipated new games and the whole shebang. And instead of me going to that one, I wanted to kind of look at the trailer just for itself, honestly, because there's still things that are still kind of unknown for us, people that really want to play this game, and it looks interesting enough to kind of keep a watchful eye on it, because it definitely checks a lot of those boxes that I would say kind of appeal to me. It might be for a lot of you out there, might not be for a lot of you guys out there, but you know, hopefully January comes around close soon enough, because I think that's when early access or some form of early access, again, that's what they're aiming for, is what we're probably going to get to. But one of the big things before we get into the gameplay, as they're calling it, is that I've never seen any sort of movement style other than sort of like a steady stature, kind of just, we'll say, calmly walking pace. That's the only thing that kind of throws me off about what I've seen so far. But again, you know, they say every move counts, but how do you balance between slow and steady and, you know, full sprint and aggressiveness that you've seen in a lot of this type of genre, whether you want to base it on real life tactics, or if you want to kind of make it entertaining and easy to pick up. So let's look into it. I might make some comments in between everything, and then we'll go from there. So send it. Okay, so there is a bit of a jog, so you can sprint a little bit. And I did see 855 pop up, so that's kind of neat. Ah, yes, the Tarkov style loot system. Vaulting, very good. That's neat. Surgical kit. Oh, a vertical grip. I'm gonna pause that for a second. Whoever put on that vertical grip, you're a man after my own heart. God, I love that grip. I think I've just played too much Tarkov with that, or at least I played enough to where it's just, that's just what I run. It's just reliable and it looks cool. I think that's it for the trailer. Yeah, it's only like a minute 5 at the most. So, still on UE5, but let's see if I can kind of pause through here a little bit. I mean, we got a bunch of red dots, which is pretty, kind of standard now, I guess. A lot of people like that EOTech look. I don't know the exact equipment on here, but we do have front sights and back sights now, which I know a lot of people were pointing out with like the first trailer. I was like, oh, maybe he got lost, got bumped off in the jungle somewhere. I have no idea. I don't know these things. I look, react, and you know, if it looks interesting enough, I want to play it. This is obviously a different red dot sight. You know, enough said. Movement wise, it's hard to tell, but they are moving kind of linear. I know it does seem kind of pre-scripted, maybe. I don't know, that might be a stretch. It could be actual people kind of like moving around and just kind of throwing up the scenario so for our benefit to kind of see like how this would play out if we were actually able to get our hands on this. Sound looks good. I mean, it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's like super good or super bad, but you know, it works for the course for now. Get a lot of more interesting aspects as far as the ground textures go. I don't know what they're running wise, so I'm just gonna like. It looks pretty cool. Hopefully we can keep that type of quality when we're actually running around and everything. Apparently pause that here. I know I called this the Tarkov style loot system, but like it's easy to mention that because it's what we see when you look at Escape from Tarkov. Obviously you have some type of, it looks like you do have a secure container. There's a Mark 18 there. And then you got like other slots and everything too and whatnot. It looks like pretty, we'll say pretty standard. I don't know if they'll probably keep this look necessarily because it is kind of on the bare bones basic side, but that's probably not even on the major priority because they want to make sure it's running good before they get into the eye candy of separating it out as far as how everything looks. Food animations, good. Been playing too much Stalker, sorry. So it's just like, oh, cool. All right, so we actually finally see an ACOG. The problem that I have with is, can we get like specific ACOGs? Because I know there's like two different ones that Tarkov has as an example. I'm going to be referring to that quite a bit, but like I played a little bit of Arma, I played a little bit of Stalker, and everybody has their own way of doing things, and it's either way too big or way too small. There's no happy medium with that. And like the big question I would say is, from playing even like Squad as much as I had, which unfortunately that's another story. I wonder if there's going to be any ballistic drop, or if we're actually going to be able to use the actual markings that you see on like ACOGs, the PSOs. I'm assuming they're going to have like Warsaw Soviet type optics and equipment there too. So the usual questions that hopefully we'll be able to answer in the coming month or two, we'll say. But it's got a can. Whoever put this together, I really like this one. Just add a vertical grip and I'm good. Well, we're back to the aim point here, Daniel defense stuff here. It's funny. So we can vault over that, or at least show us that we can vault over that. So I wonder if we can do something stupid cheeky and like vault to here, stand on like the ledge or right on the edge and get on something like this and get some cheeky sniping spots. People will try it. I know some people in my group that would do that just because it's like, well, we can kind of get the shed to overhang here. That's perfect cover right there. You don't have to be on the ground and you're not easily accessible. So I don't know. Would be pretty interesting. Well, let me backpedal a little bit. Again, I do like the look of how they depict a lot of the kits too. Like, I know it's just eye candy right now, but God, it definitely looks interesting enough that it definitely is worth keeping an eye on, especially if you play any type of similar games, or even not even necessarily extraction shooters like this, which is this is what it's gonna be. But yeah, it's just sorry, I'm like lack of sleep and everything's just reacting. Of course, surgical kits and everything. We knew that was coming with that too, so they're going to be doing that. I do like that marksman kit. Well, let's roll back a little bit. Yeah, right there. Definitely like a DMR marksman kit of some sort. Wearing a boonie. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell somebody's going to be running this in my group. Oh, man. Animations look really nice. They look pretty decent. So yeah, I'll end it right here just because there's only so much I can do with like a minute's worth of stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys can pick it apart as well, but like, this is the second teaser that they have. It's a little bit of gameplay, I guess, a little more action based, less cinematic walking around, more pew pews than anything else. It would be nice to see if you can run and gun with this, because I know there are gonna be instances, there are gonna be situations where slow and methodical like that isn't gonna work too well. The only the only hint that we probably got off of that was just running up to the helicopter, which probably isn't the best example, but hey, it's a teaser for a reason. So, if you guys, what you saw, please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps out the channel. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious what your take on it is. You never know. Maybe our answers will be answered in the next coming month, weeks, days, hell, even maybe when early access comes out, whenever that may be. So, till then, guys, I'll see you guys all on the next video. Take care.